Hey everyone, it's Keyboard007, and today we have another high score challenge. Finally, it's been a long time since we had one. Before we were bombarded with them, now we haven't had one in a bit. So this is exciting. Aladdin Magic Carpet High Score Challenge. The event period's in February 13th to February 21st, so it's a pretty long one. It's high score challenge time. The prize this time is the Aladdin Magic Carpet medal. Aim for the top of the rankings to score high to receive this exclusive medal. This time, players that manage to rank within the top reward tier first to 1,000 will receive a boosted version of this medal, even though it's every time lately. Boosted Aladdin Magic Carpet, 1,000 more base strength to defense. Aladdin Magic Carpet is a speed upright tier 7 that deals 3 extremely powerful hits, restores 3 gauges, AoE 7 gauge, damage multiplier is 13.59. It's basically the green version of the Halloween Donald and Halloween Goofy, which is great because I needed one especially for the Fairy Stars, which has an amazing slot multiplier for upright green. Talk about all that later. Alright, here we go. High score event. Objective is to defeat 25 more enemies. You get 30 jewels, use 15 more special attacks, a chip, collect 500 or more Lux, a Huey Dewey Louie. Same as always. Let's go to the reward tier. You need 50 million points to get max rewards. At 50 million, you get 2 Aladdin Magic Carpet medals and a Sid. 45 million to give you 7 magic mirrors and 3 Huey Dewey Louies. 40 million to give you 5 magic mirrors and 2 Huey Dewey Louies. 30 million to give you 1 Chip and Dale 6-star version. 10 million to give you 3 Chip and Dales 5-star version. And 5 million would give you 1 magic mirror and 1 Huey Dewey Louie. Wish we would get more like reward things like brooms and stuff in these already. Alright, so let's look at the ranking rewards. Alright, so top 1,000, obviously you get the boosted one. The 4-dotted one, which they really need to separate. Like, Japan did it already. It ruins the trait thing. It's like you get the 3 chances if you get top 1,000, and then that's it, you're fucked. 5 magic mirrors, 3 magic gems, Chip and Dale 6-star version, 3 of them. So it's magic gem, and then get less and less. So our target is the Iron Giant level 1300. Yeah, you see that right, 1300. Going to do this with a 0% build first, as I like to do. We'll talk about the assist medals after. So I have to take a non-percent medal, and this is not a choose your path kind of thing. It's all Coliseum based. You enter a room, you do another one, you enter a room, you do another one, etc., etc. I'm just going to let it auto, show you what I can get. The enemy ranks do jump up pretty fast. Already up to level 400, so it doubled. Every kind of archer you can imagine, right there. To 600, it went up by 200. It's hard to plan a great strategy because it's so many variations of enemy types and colors. And you literally have no choice. Now we're up to 1,000, so it's going up by 200 every time. See, this high score challenge ain't no joke. It's strong enemies. But enemies are only as strong as their health bars. And now we have 1150 and some 1200s. It's interesting they made the wardrobe 50 levels less, but you see, even the wardrobe has ridiculously high levels, so you don't really want to try to farm that guy. You probably could, but it'd probably be really difficult to get him to do that HP restore thing he does. You get a break between, rounds sometimes, and there's a little gauge box. Now this is the second to last enemy, Behemoth 1200, plus 682 health bars, so this is where it starts getting a little crazy. He's still very beatable. It's the last guy. It's probably the strongest target we've ever had to date for this stuff. Alright, here we go. Big Daddy himself. Let's get our Adam and, shoot up some Eve. And let's take down this Big Daddy with his drill. It literally is a Big Daddy. Shoot some plasmids at him. He has plus 2,000 1,236 health bars. You read that correct. This guy is no joke. Even with 3 turns, he's hard to beat because you have to use a percentage build to like really do well, but this is just showing you bare bones. Like, he is not a simple enemy. I mean, it's so funny how Big Daddy-ish he looks. Let's use some plasmids on him, like Incinerate. I love Bioshock, by the way. That wasn't obvious. But I never realized how similar to a Big Daddy this guy really is. I mean, he has a drill arm and everything. And he shoots missiles at you, so it's like, you know, the rosy Big Daddies do that. So this build annihilates him. This is my Coliseum, like one of my round builds. It's ready for like high level enemies with a lot of HP. And this should finish him. So there you go. 28 million is roughly the amount you can get with 0%. Now we're going to go into this more strategically. Alright, so first let's look at the assist medals. We actually have a nice setup of assist medals this time. I'm actually pretty happy with this. And I'll state something that does bother me after. Alright, first of all, we got the new HD Sora and Kairi EX, 21% medal. I don't have it. KH II Naminé, a 14% medal, I have 3. Axel Art EX, a 10% medal, I don't have any. 358 over 2 Days Black Coat Riku, 10% medal, luckily I have it. And that's an older medal. HD KH II Leon, I have it as well, 10% medal, so I'm happy that they included these 10%ers. HD Final Form Sora, I have it, 10% medal. Illustrated Auron, I have it, 10% medal, but you know, probably the least one you want to use because it's fixed damage, and well, that's not going to help you at all in this. Illustrated Neku, 10% medal, great medal. I knew this guy was going to be here. Master Xehanort EX, the limited edition VIP that's once a week, 7% medal. And Toon Sora Pals, the VIP this week, 7% medal. So it's rare when we get a high score challenge literally the day after a VIP medal. So before I get off the assist medal thing, I wanted to state the Chicken Little VIP medal did not appear here, nor did Illustrated Xion EX, which was in a previous banner, nor did the HD Axel EX, which is also in a recent banner, so that's kind of weird. I don't know why they didn't have a chance to shine and this Axel came instead. I was really predicting that Axel was going to be a 21% medal, but then the Sora and Kairi just ruined everything. By the way, from now on we're going to call this Sorkai, as the community is calling it. Okay, so my build. I have a new Naminé with nothing on it. A Kex with second chance too. Yes, this is one of the few high score challenges you actually need a non-percent medal in your build to have a friggin' chance because of that Big Daddy. Iron Giant, my ass, that's a Big Daddy. 358 over 2 Days Black Coat Riku. I recently put a AB4 Max Gauge 1 on him. He has crap traits. He's the resistant Riku. Joy. I put an AB5 Max on this ungilted KH II Naminé just to give me a little special bit of a buzz help, along with chips. HD Final Form Sora, Max Gauge 1, Strength Extra, that helps a lot. And Pet Slot has my Neku, Max Gauge 2, Ground, Big Help, and Extra. So yeah, that's pretty much my setup, and obviously on the Fairy Stars at a high level. And 2 people in our party got the Sorkai. It was John first, and then Astro. Astro max guilted his and put a skill on it, so shout out to Astro. He has hearing issues. He's like deaf, so I don't know if he's actually going to hear this shout out, but I'll tell him I shouted him out. So this thing is ridiculously strong. Look at that multiplier, it's insane. Put an AB5 Max Gauge 2 on it, and yeah, AoE. Pretty good, so 79% will get you at least the 50 that you need. I'm going to try to L method it as best as I can. It's extremely difficult because of the nature of it. Obviously early enemies you just want to use Kex because they're just too weak to tap. Here you don't even really want to use Kex. Gonna try not to kill things, which is hard. It's not gonna be perfect. Okay, so it's gonna be a little hiccupy, especially since this build has no single target. I mean, this build has no single hit medals aside from KH. Sora Kairi does an up 3 upright boost, so that's pretty sick for 2 turns, mind you. Definitely helpful in the long run. Okay, it's hard to do this because these guys are annoying. Tapping them is a pain in the ass. Damn it, I didn't mean to kill him. It's not going to be perfect. It's really hard to make this ideal. Don't forget it. I can't get to the final medal, but you see what you're trying to do here. Alright, these guys are strong. I'm trying to do the ungilded copy. Jeez, look at that damage. It's insane. There we go, that's what we want to do. Yeah, hug that Kairi. Alright, good. Yikes. Oh, come on, seriously? I didn't mean to kill one of them, obviously. It's gonna be a bit janky, you know, doing it like this, because there's too many strong metals. Chuckon! Chuckon! Such a weird enemy. Alright. Gonna keep tapping him. I just use this metal as much as I can. It's ridiculously OP. Alright. It's okay, we have, you know, the pet second chance to bring us back. You know what? Let's see if we can get him to heal. Oh yeah, that was awesome. Let's just finish him. Nice. I don't think I ever got him to heal before. Alright, so against this big guy, just go all out. Same with the last guy. I usually can one-turn him. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Time for the big wig. We're at 40 mil already. Beating him will get us 50, possibly 51. You want to be able to kill at least near 800 bars a turn. Second chance 3 is very helpful. Okay, so I didn't quite break the bank in the high score, but I did get what I needed. For the objective rewards, you get a Huey Doo Louie, a chip, and 30 jewels. For 5 million, you get a Magic Mirror and a Huey Dewey Louie. For 10 million, you get 3 Chippendales, 5-star version. For 30 million, you get 1 Chippendale, 6-star version. For 40 million, you get 5 Magic Mirrors and 2 Huey Dewey Louies. For 45 million, you get 7 Magic Mirrors and 3 Huey Dewey Louies. And finally, for 50 million, you get 2 Aladdin Magic Carpets and 1 Sid. So that's it, guys. That'll give you the medal and, you know, the max rewards you can go up to. Ranking, it brought me up to 100 something. I dropped down a little bit, and you know, you just tweak it along the way. If I added another Naminé, I possibly could do better. I gotta experiment with it. Some people are guilting a Naminé with Mickey and Brooms if they have 3, because you know, it's really hard to put more than 3 on a build because you gotta copy something, and you do need the raw power to knock this guy out. If you want to see the new Aladdin medal, I'll be happy to show it to you. It does Windstorm +5. Damage multiplier is the same as, you know, illustrated Halloween, Donald, and Goofy, as I said before, but for speed. So yeah, we'll end it with this, something I've never usually done, never showed off the medal. So good luck, guys, and peace out. Later.